Let's go week by week.
Let's go week by week. And they
Sunday,
started off
September 7th, 3:25 p.m. at the L.A. Rams.
I got a dub, man.
You got a dub?
I got the Texans starting the year off right in what has been dubbed as the Cayley Bowl, except the folks in L.A. don't know that. I got the Texans winning this game. Now, there's a little bit of blind faith here, but I like something that was pointed out in the morning show. It might have been one of our listeners' middle screen, but of course it was Payne and Pendergast that pointed this. I think it was Seth talking about this. The Rams notoriously do not play their guys in the preseason. I don't want to be preseason guy matters, but apparently this is a thing for the Rams, them getting off the slow starts, them not looking like themselves to start the season because they're trying to preserve their bodies in the preseason. I am hoping that the Texans can capitalize on that. I got them winning that first game.
I have the loss. I think they're going to adjust their preseason and training camp regimen to fix that because that's a big story out in L.A. And between the combination of those receivers and that defense, it's not like you'll see as we move along here. It's not like I don't have confidence in the Texans, but I've got an L in that first one. All right.
Yeah, so let's go to that second one then.
Monday Night Football, September 15th. 6 p.m. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did.
Versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Got to get there early.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get there early.
Sean
Let's get out
Pendergast
early.
likes it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, we're not buck-eyed at the end of the night trying to, drinking extra coffee at, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
This is my first Texans loss on my schedule. So I got them winning the first one. I got them losing on Monday Night Football against the Bucs. Honestly, it's out of respect for the Bucs. I think they're a really good team, but then also a little bit of PTSD Texans on primetime, Texans in primetime game.
Yeah, and this is one we're up on opposite sides on the first two games here. I've got the Texans winning that game. Monday Night Football, first game of the season at NRG Stadium. The crowd is going to be absolutely nuts, and the defense at home can make life miserable for opposing quarterbacks if that keeps up.
Yeah. I think that this defense is going to be really good. So, if they got a saving grace going against Baker Mayfield, who has been really good, it is that defense. I just think that a lot of that, the things that could help them could also work against them, right? The hype of it's a better opponent this year than it was last year when they did something similar against the Chicago Bears. This is just a better team than that to me. I see this being the loss.
September 21st, noon kickoff at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Ain't nobody worried about no Jacksonville Jaguars.
Ain't nobody worried about no Jacksonville Jaguars.
This is a dub. This is a dub. This is a dub at Duval.
That's a dub. All right. September 28th at home versus noon kickoff. Tennessee Titans.
I got a pattern going here. Win-loss, win-loss.
Oh, you got the L.
So this is a loss to the Titans, and this is maybe the biggest surprise so far.
That would make me sick.
Oh
man.
We've been
Amy Adams putting on a
we can't
cowboy
get
hat.
past the Titans.
We've been sick before. Y'all remember
last year.
Do y'all remember?
Last year.
Do y'all remember when Will Levis came in here and walked the Texans down right here at NRG Stadium?
That also means Cam Ward is going to steal the thunder.
And so Cam Ward, who I think today, right now, before they've done rookie camp, before he gets to a training camp, I think Cam Ward is better than Will Levis.
Yeah.
And, yeah, man, I see this being kind of a similar – Cam Ward coming home, a homecoming for him.
Yep.
Not having a whole lot of tape on the rookie quarterback. I think you could look at it from two sides. Like, hey, they should be able to handle up on the rookie quarterback. Oh, but also you don't know as much about the guy. Yeah. He is dynamic. He does have some traits that you can't necessarily teach. I think the Texans are the better team, but I think the Titans are going to win this game.
I've got the dub right there at home again. 5 October 5th, noon kickoff at the Baltimore Ravens. At the Baltimore Ravens.
Let's see.
I'm not. Spoiler alert, L.
It's going to be really hard to pick this game as a W for the Texans. And listen, I'm just going to be real. They ain't got a chance. How about that?
Man.
They ain't got a chance.
Derrick Henry got that new contract?
Look, you have the history that the Texans have against the Ravens, and then the most recent history being 31-2 at home on Christmas with Beyonce in the building.
That was embarrassing.
In front of the girls, man.
in front of the women.
Man,
in front of the hoes.
They ain't got a chance. That's a loss.
I got a loss too. Bye week, week 6, week 7, Monday Night Football at the Seattle Seahawks.
I just don't have the patience for. I could see them losing this game if I'm being honest about it, but I just don't have the patience for them losing to Sam Darnold's Seattle Seahawks the year after they lost to Sam Darnold's Minnesota Vikings. Like let's go ahead and end this before it gets carried away. I got this as a dub.
I've got a loss. I think the Seattle at night, out there, it's going to be just tough sledding.
Playing there is always tough for some reason,
the
man.
12s, don't you dare call it 12.
Yeah, just going all the way to Seattle.
Yeah. Long trip, etc. All right.
This will be a big win, though. They could get that national stage, tough environment. I would love it if they got that dub.
Yeah. October 26th, noon kickoff versus, how about a reunion with D'Amico Ryans and the San Francisco.
That D'Amico's going to go up against the 49ers since he has been the coach of the Houston Texans, and I got this as a dub for the D'Amico Bowl. Like the 49ers have lost a little bit of shine.
Yeah.
And I think that the Texans are probably uniquely qualified to go up against them.
I'm with you on this one. I got that as a win as well. All right, here we go. Noon kickoff at home. This is a pivotal stretch. 3 straight home games, Denver Broncos.
Yeah, let's remind everybody we are in that pivotal stretch that Lopez talked about earlier, starting with the Niners game. I had that as a dub. I got this Broncos win as a loss, though. I respect
Bo Nix, baby. All these quarterbacks are coming in here.
I respect the Broncos. I respect Bo Nix. I respect their defense. I respect Sean Payton. I'm not going to like it, and this is me trying to lean into my rationale and not my homerism.
Yeah.
I got them losing this game, man.
I got the dub there. I think this is going to be the most crucial stretch of the season. You have to, because of all the tough stuff before and after, you got to win all 3. I've got them winning the first 2. The next one.
There ain't no way you got them losing to the Jags, because I know I damn sure don't.
Versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, November 9th, noon.
Dub. Eating W's like Jameis Winston.
Yeah. How about this? Turn right around and go to Tennessee.
Well, I do want to point out you got them going 3-0 in that stretch.
I have them 3-0.
Okay,
going
so in that critical stretch, and we can agree that's a critical stretch at home.
Yeah.
You've got them going 3-0 against the Niners, Broncos, and Jags. I got them going 2-1, losing to the Broncos. What's the next one?
Then they go to Tennessee, Nashville, November 16th, noon kickoff.
This is where they avenge that loss. Okay, and they kind of did something similar where they split the home. Road again to see.
Yeah, I got them winning 2. That's 4 straight wins that I have for the Texans.
Look at you drinking Kool-Aid. What is in that cup, Lopez?
Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that.
All right.
Then we go to short week. Actually, you're staying at home. You're coming back home, I should say, versus the Buffalo Bills, but it's a Thursday night football kickoff.
Yeah, I don't like the short week. I don't like the memory. The memory that from last year of Josh Allen obviously losing to the Texans. I think that they've got that in the back of their mind. I think they're obviously a really, really good team. I don't like the short week. I got this as an L.
Yep, I've got it as an L too. Short week, I don't like it. Josh Allen is going to remember what happened here last year.
Yeah,
no question about that. Then you go to the Indianapolis Colts, November 30th, noon.
First game against the Colts. I'd be interested in this.
Yeah.
If Mark Vandermeer or Drew Doherty or somebody is listening, John Harris, anybody from over in the Texans, when was the last time the Texans didn't play the Colts until this late in the season?
I don't think it was that long ago. Now, remember, was it 2 years ago they played the Titans twice in the last 3 games?
That was the Titans.
Yeah, that was the Titans.
Yeah, that was the Titans.
But the Colts, I feel like they normally play.
I feel like they always open up with the Colts.
For some reason, I don't think it was too long ago.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
I've got them losing at Indianapolis.
Oh, either way, I got this as a dub.
You do?
This one is a dub.
All right.
At the Colts. I feel like they finally.
You might be looking at Daniel Jones around this time.
Yeah, Daniel Jones, and honestly, either one of them I'm good with. Like, I just feel like we've just reached a point where, as a Texans fan, there was a point where you were like, kind of like, we did the Baltimore game, like, okay, they're going to Indy, that's a loss. I feel like they've just overcome that, like, just a couple of times over now, where that game just does not have much on it for me.
We go to December 7th, to be exact. Night game, Sunday night football at the Kansas City Chiefs.
I want to be more optimistic.
You ain't going to win the game. You ain't going to win that game.
I want to be more optimistic about this one. I've got it down as a loss.
All things being equal, sorry.
I mean, it's going to be cold.
Yep.
It's going to be, late in the year.
Chiefs
usually have found their groove by the end.
Yep.
The Chiefs are one not just because of the weather. They're a team that I would have much rather have played earlier in the year. Yeah. I don't think there's a chance.
I'm kind of curious what their offense going to look like. And that's wild to say when you got Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and all that, but their offense wasn't that good last year, man.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. To match a Texans defense that was good and should be even better.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it could be a lot more compelling than I think I'm giving it credit for, but I just ain't got the heart to pick them to win it.
I'm with you. December 14th, noon kickoff at home versus the Arizona Cardinals.
Come on, man. You can't be losing to the Arizona Cardinals.
Can't be losing
home.
to Arizona.
Like this is one of those where, to me, and this is no disrespect to the Arizona Cardinals, but if you're a serious outfit, you're a serious football team, and we're getting late into the season now, it's kind of like nut-cutting time.
Yes.
You got to go ahead and beat the Arizona Cardinals at home. No excuses.
I'm with you 100%.
No excuses of losing this game.
This is when you got to make your move. All right, how about another home game, 3:25 p.m. versus the Las Vegas Raiders?
Same thing. Even more so with this game. This would be kind of like the loss to the Titans last year at home late in the season. You're like, wait, what's going on? Mm-hmm. Will Anderson talked about this after the season, man. We can't be losing to the Titans and to the Jets. And we got to close out games. I know the Lions were good, but we got to close out games that we got in the hand or got in the bag like that. You can't lose to the Raiders at home, and you only got a couple of games left in the season. Yeah. And the postseason's right around the corner. You can't have it.
Can't have it. Let's go back to Los Angeles, another 3,400-mile trip.
You got them winning that game too, right? The Raiders.
I do. Okay, my bad. Yes.
Just making sure.
I do. We go to the L.A. Chargers now, back to SoFi.
Nobody scared no Chargers, man. We seen that already. We seen that movie already.
Yeah.
That's a dub. That's a dub. They avenged their previous loss at SoFi to start the year with this back-end Los Angeles game. They win this one. And I regret going to the wrong Los Angeles game at that point. Because I'll go to the one that they lose.
You think they're going to lose?
I got them losing.
Ooh.
I got them losing.
See, we're in reverse on the L.A. games. He's got them winning the first one, losing the second one. I got them winning the first one.
No, I had them losing.
I said that backwards. I got them winning the first one, losing the second one. You got them losing and winning the second one.
All right. We end the season. If you're keeping count, I'm at 9-7 right now.
Oh man! You telling me they're gonna be Mr. 10-7?
Hey, this spoiler alert:
Indianapolis Colts at home. Time to be determined.
All right,
day to be determined.
So, in my prediction, I think it's important to note. What did you say? You have them at the record. It's important that I've got them at 10-6. I don't know if y'all noticed that by now, but we've gotten this far, and they are 10-6. I think in this putrid division that they have done enough with the double-digit victories. 10 wins is enough to get an AFC South team in the playoffs. They don't need this last game against the Colts, and therefore they lose it.
They need this last game against the Colts. Figgy Fig's going to throw another party that we're all going to go to.
Yeah.
It's going to be a Saturday night again. It's going to be just like we saw, what was it, 2 years ago? I guess.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Unofficial playoff game.
Unofficial playoff viewing party, although it's at home, so we'll actually be at the stadium. But Figgy, we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
I'm going to say win. I'm going to say dub at home to clinch it yet again. Oh, by the way, we both have them finishing 10-7.
It's crazy. I was taking tallies of mine.
Yeah.
I got them at 12-5.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I might be drinking a little.
What's in your cup? What's in your cup over there?
I know. Some Texans Kool-Aid.
They just have to prove it until they don't.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just that until they prove it.
Yeah. Until they prove that there's something different. And they, just to be fair, they do feel kind of like a 10-7,
given the question marks
ish team. So I mean, I don't think that we're out of bounds here.
Now, do y'all think they win the division with that?
Yes.
So they division winners.
Because keep in mind, the wins we had against the division were pretty abundant.
Right.
Yeah. And I even think more so that by the end of the year, and look, this is twofold, right? It's really fun and interesting to have a quasi playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
So stressful. So I will enjoy, according to my prediction, not having to live with the stress at the end. As fun as that was a couple of years ago.
I'm kind of disappointed it's a home game now because I want to go to Figgy's party again.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe we can do that for the game before that. Maybe that's where we watch the playoff rematch. And watch them walk down. At least I got them walking down the Chargers. You think they're gonna lose to the damn Chargers? I can't believe you, Lopez. Come on now, man.